A new information clash erupted between Kyiv and Moscow after Russian President Vladimir Putin and General Valery Gerasimov claimed the liberation of Kupiansk and the encirclement of 15 Ukrainian battalions. Ukraine's military immediately rejected the statements, calling them fabrications disconnected from realities on the ground. Viktor Trehubov, head of communications for Ukraine's Joint Forces Group, overseeing Kupiansk and Kupiansk-Vuzlovyi, said it was physically impossible to encircle such a large force inside a settlement spanning just 4 square kilometers.
Sciences like physiology and geometry make it impossible to encircle 15 battalions there. Overall, it seems Vladimir Putin has chosen a tactic of never surrender, embarrass yourself to the end. The situation remained stable. Some Russian forces were scattered across the northern districts of the town. Who they could have encircled there, I have no idea.
Trehubov added that there had been no Russian breakthrough into Kupiansk as of November 20th. According to him, only scattered groups of Russian troops remained in the town's northern districts, far from representing an encirclement or occupation. Ukraine's general staff backed this assessment, stating Kupiansk remains under Ukrainian control. It said counter-sabotage and clearance operations were ongoing to eliminate Russian sabotage reconnaissance groups that had infiltrated the area. Kyiv reminded that this is Moscow's second encirclement announcement in less than a month. On October 26th, Russian commanders similarly briefed Putin about alleged Ukrainian encirclements, with Kupiansk presented as one of the supposedly surrounded cities. Ukrainian officials say the real situation is the opposite of what Moscow claims. Russia's presence in Kupiansk has dwindled significantly, with Ukrainian estimates placing just 100 Russian soldiers in the town, cut off from logistical support. Moscow, however, held to its storyline. In a detailed briefing to Putin, Gerasimov insisted Russian forces were advancing in virtually all directions, highlighting gains in Volchansk, the Sumy-Kharkiv border areas, Seversk, Konstantinovka, and across the Dnipropetrovsk and Zaporizhzhia regions.
Within the area of responsibility of the Northern Group of Forces, the creation of a security zone in the border areas of the Sumy and Kharkiv regions of Ukraine continues. 0-38. Assault units of the group are successfully advancing in the southeastern part of Volchansk. 0-44. To date, more than 80% of the city's territory has been liberated. The Western Group of Forces has liberated the town of Kupiansk and continues to destroy Ukrainian armed forces surrounded on the left bank of the Oskol River. The offensive in the Rubtsovsk and Krasno-Liman directions is developing successfully. 016. The Southern Group of Forces, overcoming enemy resistance, is advancing with fighting in the cities of Seversk and Konstantinovka. The most active combat operations are taking place in the area of responsibility of the Central Group in the Krasnoarmysk direction. The enemy is putting up fierce resistance and continues to attempt to break the blockade of Ukrainian armed forces in the Krasnoarmysk-Dmitrov agglomeration.
Gerasimov said 230 square kilometers and 13 settlements had been seized since November 1st, and vowed continued operations to liberate the Donetsk, Luhansk, Zaporizhzhia, and Kherson regions. Kyiv maintains the battlefield reality around Kupiansk remains stable, with no encirclement and no Russian takeover.